Okay, just a fun little video tonight. I've got a little bit of a meal prepared here. This is a chicken involtini. So it's a chicken breast that I've butterflied out, stuffed with a bit of Jarlsberg Swiss cheese, a little bit of homegrown tomato, finely diced, and a bit of fresh basil leaf, and a little bit of Lane's garlic squared seasoning. Got the GA going here. Just got a little charcoal starter, a little clean heat green bag in there. So that's about ready to go. So what I'm going to do is just do a little video here to show you how I sort of set this up, the GA, just for a bit of a slow roast. I get my starter here, just sit it on the ground. Okay, so bear with me for some shoddy camera work. I'm going to get these tongs here, just get those fire starters out of the way, clear that, and then I've got a little offset plate. Now this doesn't come standard with the Weber, it's a bit of aftermarket kit, so put in our offset plate here, a couple of unlit briquettes. Just going to add some fuel if the cook needs to go longer. Got a little drip tray here in case we get a few drippings, and I've got my lit briquettes here, so they're just going to go in. Probably good advice to not do this in the old Chinese safety boots. Can get a little bit of a burn every now and then, but it's pretty hot in Adelaide, so I cook in thongs. What are you going to do about it? So got our nice briquettes there, they're nice and hot. Put our grate in, and so I've set it up here so we've got the air intake opposite side to our briquettes, just to slow that airflow through the GA, because we don't really want it getting too hot. Like, I just want to maintain the heat in those briquettes. There's enough heat in that fuel to finish our cook here. You'll see we've got our nice little wrapped chicken breasts, our involtinis here, and I'm going to just sit these over on the opposite side to the heat, so we're cooking indirect here tonight. 1, 2, 3 chicken breasts worth. I'm going to set this up in a minute. I've got our Inkbird 2-probe thermometer. I'm going to set up a probe when I've got 2 hands, because it's a little bit hard to do it one-handed, but I'll set it up with a probe somewhere here just to measure the pit temperature, and then I'll chuck one into one of the breasts to measure the internal temperature of the chicken. And last but not least, we're going to get our little GA hood, put this over the top. Got this vent here closed off and this vent here open. Now what we're hopefully going to achieve is air is going to be drawn in through these vents here that are open on the on the left hand side. They're closed on the right, so air is going to flow into here, through to our coals, and then back up here as the exhaust where these vents are open. And so that's going to give us a good amount of indirect heat going over the chicken, and it's just going to slow roast it. I'd say we're going to be sitting, just from experience, at about 350 Fahrenheit, so about your 180-200 Celsius, and I'd say these are going to take about half hour to cook. They're not really that thick, it's about thickness of a standard chicken breast, so we'll see how we go. Meanwhile, I'm just going to enjoy a little bit more of that stuff there. Red wine, that's compulsory for this kind of cooking, so I'm going to put the probe in and see how we go.